Hello everyone, welcome to my next sketchbook tour, and here we go. This time I filled up the Leuchtturm1917 sketchbook and I decorated it with some stickers which I had laying around, and they somehow fit the colors, so that was really funny. So here we go. This is my cover page, and yeah, I did a little selfie in here, and it was supposed to say welcome to this mess, and I spelled this wrong accidentally, and yeah, I made this you now read welcome mess to this, so like in Walking Dead where there's this door, you know. So I started the sketchbook at the 31st of May and finished it at the 18th of June. I always have to think how the colors are pronounced or spoken out or something. So let's get into it, shall we? I can't open the page. Here we go. So this paper is really neat in my opinion, but I'm not really a big fan of it because it's a case of, you know, you can have the best paper in the world, but if it doesn't fit your needs, it's just not for you. Because I really like to use felt tip pens like the Crayola markers, but this paper, just if you use these felt tip pens on this paper, it just rubs off when you add a second layer. So I used markers, as you can see, a lot of different markers, not only Copic markers, but a lot of different markers like Litraset and Pro markers and touch markers and all that stuff, and some inks, and that's what the paper really took well. And it's really good paper, it's a good quality sketchbook, and if you're into marker stuff and all that, this is a good sketchbook. Well, this is a good sketchbook. So here I drew some impressions of the flat my comic characters living in, just the living room and the kitchen, and here's another shot from the living room. I'm getting out of my comfort zone here. I just really am not into interior drawings and stuff. This is my character Leslie on his second job as a cleaning person. And this accidentally looked like blood, but it isn't. I hope it's not blood, Leslie. Oh my god. So, because I was using markers, I was not able to use both sides because I don't like drawing on top of the marker, and that's not for me. And I really like using both sides of the paper in sketchbooks that are not spiral bound like this one, and that was a bit sad for me. Here's Oswin and Leslie, and this is some fan art for a nice artist on Instagram. I just can't pronounce their name. I'm really sorry, but I'm really bad at French, and I think I once read this name is translated to Prince of Goose, like the duck birds. I don't want to try pronounce it because I don't want to mess it up, but these are their characters and they are really cute, and I drew a fan art. So yeah, my characters Leslie and Finlay having a date, and some gay smooches, and Toddy. He's like really into gaming, if you could not tell. I mean, at least the pages aren't empty because you have the colors shining through. I mean, the markers don't look bad. They look really good on this paper, but I just would have loved to use both sides of the page because this book is quite expensive. But yeah, it's just like this now, so. Oh, also, this book has 2 of this reading ribbon things, like the pointed journal stuff books Leuchtturm makes. And it's really one of my pet peeves. If these are not long enough, sometimes you have like cheaper sketchbook from other brands that have these ribbons, and they disappear into the book when you try to, and this is not the case here, and I'm really grateful Leuchtturm has managed to make them long enough. So yeah. So this is some Toddy and Leslie, Osman and Leslie. I really like this to block out the characters with one single color. Don't know why I have seen it before, but I imitated it. Oh, these legs look so bad. Please don't look at these legs. Oh yeah, this is some thumbnails for the comic cover. I'm really working on the comic right now. So yeah, I'm working on the first chapter and writing the next ones. But I found this not dynamic enough, and they were just standing there, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. And then I came up with this idea, and I know what you're saying now. Well, Noobsy, why did you have to color all these pages? You could have used both sides of the paper if you had left them blank and stuff, but that's not my style, kids. I like to color in all the stuff. Yeah. So this is the sketch I went with, and this is on the cover page. Spoilers. Not really. This is from an old project. A character from an old project. Talk. I have an 8-hour workday behind me, so talking is not that easy. So this is from an old horror comic project that I will do one day. And this is the puppet player, and this is Mara, and her friend who helps her is called Wayne. So here we go. Here's some characters from a zombie story my wife and I write just for ourselves. The 2 dads and their daughter, and a selfie of me. And here's some Janie, who was designed by Atena, and I included her into the comic I'm doing with Leslie. If you didn't know, because maybe this is the first sketchbook tour you watch of me, so I'm explaining the same thing over and over again in every sketchbook tour. I'm very sorry. So yeah, I really like this expression. I really love this one. Yeah, I was really excited because we were buying new furniture for one of our rooms. We haven't finished redecorating it. Some characters of mine and of my wife. I don't know, I was really feeling bad. But this is, for example, Ecoline ink thinned with water, filled into a brush pen. And the paper takes it really well. So it just has this giant problem with the Crayola markers and felted pens and all that stuff. But I really love using the Crayola markers and highlighters. I also love using highlighters, and they do the same thing with the paper, so I really like also how this expression looks. Here's some more Leslie. I also really like this one. I always draw tired Leslie when I'm tired. Here we were sitting at IKEA when we were buying the new furniture, and I drew some of the people or stylized them. This girl was really pretty. Yeah, I don't like this page, so I taped and sticker to fill the space, so yeah. Oh, this is what I did for the Artsy talk video, where I talked about my art school experience. I really like these blocked in things. These are really cool. And this is something I need to remind myself of very often. Yay! Some lists. Some I like this page. I like this one especially. And she looks really cool and cute and squishy, and I like this. Here's some other comic characters. The younger Leslie and the younger Todd. Here I tried to do the outfit of the day, but I did not have the right colors. I don't know if I was referencing this pose or not. Oh yeah, some gesture drawings from a dancing video on YouTube. Here are the two zombie apocalypse dads again, with Hannes telling Kurt he needs to scheiß. Oh yeah, do you ever have this? I have this travel mug where I fill in my tea, and I had some herb tea in there, and it just smells forever like this herb tea. I had this thing in the dishwasher for about 5 times, and I just let it soak in water for days and washed it all the way, and it still smells like herb tea. I don't know how it's possible. I like this expression. He's so salty. Some more characters. Some ballpoint pen drawing. I'm not into ballpoint pen drawings. They always look terrible, but this one is alright, I guess. I was not motivated that day. Some Osven. Osven is the character Ed Hanna designed, by the way. By the way. Yes, by the way is the word. And his boyfriend, Ethan. Some titties. Artistic nude, I mean. I also like Finnegan. She just really looks like I feel every morning. Like, oh god. Man, I don't want to wake up. Here's some scar map for Janie, and yeah, she has this scars because she comes from a very dangerous world, and I have had to make a map because yeah. And this is some size comparison for Leslie, Todd and Jane. I like the colors on this page. Oh, this is another video I did with my Monster Hunter character and a Tigrex. Oh, this was also fun. And I don't know what happened here. Are these my fat fingers that I stuck on the page where the colors just didn't want to soak in? Because these are the 99-cent markers we got recently. I have no idea what happened, but I really like this one. Yeah. A selfie. I don't like this. But these are kind of cute, and I like Trish here. I feel like I'm improving with... expressions. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, here's some of the zombie apocalypse dads. And this is me in the middle of the World Cup, people. And I don't like soccer. I don't like soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. I don't like it. And you're allowed to like it. It's fine if you enjoy, but please don't force me to watch it. I find it just really boring. So I was motivated to do gardening that day. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't that hard. Here's some cats. And I was really flustered because someone asked me if I would make them into stickers, but I don't sell my art, so not yet at least, so not at the moment. But I really found this to be fun, drawing it. Some seal art, the character of Adhana. This is also her character. And some... I really like this pose of his arm. I feel like the foreshortening is okay in this one. And Leslie. And post-its are my lifesaver. I can't say it enough. Post-its are underrated. They are so important. Some more characters. Oh, this is the end. This is the end. We have reached the end. So, this is it. This is my Leuchtturm sketchbook. Woo! So, yeah. Thank you a lot for watching, and I hope I see you next time when we do some different art stuff on this channel. I don't know yet. So, yeah. Thanks a lot, and have a good time. Bye bye.